Attack of the Vine might be the most fun Lorcana has had with its own rules in 2 years. 4 brand new ways to shift, a card that breaks the 2 ink deck building rule, a character who shifts onto a potato, yes, this is a real mechanic with real rules text, and on top of it all, rotation just reset core constructed, which means right now is generally one of the best moments there's ever been to jump into the game. This is everything that's new in set 13 and what you can actually do with it. Let's dig in. Let's start with format, because this is good news for a lot of you. Rotation happened on July 17th. Sets 5 through 8 have moved out of core construction, which means core is now sets 9 through 13. And that includes Fabled, Whispers in the Well, Winter Spell, Wilds Unknown, and Attack of the Vine. And if you've got a deck built on that older block, it hasn't gone anywhere. It plays at infinity. Now let's get into the mechanics. Shift has been in Lorcana since day 1. You pay reduced cost to play a character on top of another character with the same name. Attack of the Vine adds 4 new variants to it. First up, Duo Shift. Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse, Adventuring Duo, duo shifts for 0 ink. That's right, 0. To play this on top of 2 of your characters, one named Mickey Mouse and one named Minnie Mouse. So instead of shifting onto one character, you're stacking onto 2. Build a board with both mice on it, and this thing costs you nothing to deploy. One detail that'll save you a moment of confusion at the table is if you already have a Mickey and Minnie duo card in play, you cannot shift another one on top of it. Second, we have Combo Shift. Sulley and Boo Scare Buddies combo shifts for 4 ink, and is written, play this on top of one of your characters named Sulley, one named Boo, or one of each. Duo Shift asks for a specific board state. Combo Shift takes whatever you've got. One character with either name works. 2 characters covering both works. It just always has a line. Third, we have Temporary Shift. Meilin Lee, popular red panda, is 6 ink normally, or Temporary Shift for 3 onto a character named Meilin Lee. And the fun part of this is at the end of your turn, remove all damage from this character and return only this card to your hand. Your base character stays right where it is, all the damage is wiped, and Meilin comes to your hand, ready to do the whole thing again next turn. And shift number 4 is Potato Shift, and I promise I'm not making this up. Posey Vampire Potato, 7 ink for a 7/8, or Potato Shift for 5 to play her on the top of one of your items named Potato. This is the first time in Lorcana history a character has shifted onto something that isn't a character. Now, let me point you to a card that I think is going to end up in a lot of decks. Morph Little Imitator is a 2 ink 1/2 that quests for 1, and his ability reads, you can shift any character on top of this character. That includes all shift variants. Morph is a universal shift target. It doesn't matter what name your shift card is looking for or what classification, Morph is always a legal choice. You can even Potato Shift Posey onto Morph, and he is neither an item nor named Potato. Next up, something Lorcana has never done before. Christopher Robin Hunny Sage. Amethyst and Sapphire, 6 ink, 4/4, quest for 2. His ability, Gather the Party, reads you can have other Hunny characters in your deck regardless of ink type. That is the 2 ink deck building rule bending for the first time in this game's history. The 100 Acre Wood package this opens up is one of the most interesting deck building puzzles in the set. The Vine is the antagonist of this set, and it's the first Lorcana villain that isn't a Disney character at all. It's a Lorcana native creation. It makes Vinelings, which are copies of characters you already know, and they're a new classification. So that's set 13. Just want to say thanks for hanging out and learning the new mechanics of set 13, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.